What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media and welcome back for part number 3 of our PU session. We're coming off of 2 victories so far, so we're going to see how far we can go today. Maybe we can get another victory. That would be fantastic to start the session off 3-0. Oh, I'm excited for that. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourself so far. I know I am because I love PU. Before we get started today, if you guys can, if you haven't done so already and you'd like to show some support to the channel and the series and all that good stuff, remember, all you gotta do is take a couple seconds to click that thumbs up button right below this video, or leave a comment, leave some feedback, leave some criticism, tell me that I am stupid, tell me that I don't know, I don't know, I can't even think of anything other than stupid. That's pretty sad. So we got a pretty standard team here, unfortunately. The Throw and the Garbodor and War Turtle and Golem, they're all very common in PU. Gothorita, not so much. Torterra, I guess it's kind of common, but it can run a bunch of different things. So I'm going to predict that the Golem is going to lead off because they almost all do just to get up rocks. And, you know, they have the sturdy and everything, so it's guaranteed setup and all that jazz. So with that being said, we can... Let's see. What do I want to lead off with? I guess we can lead off with Fua here, the Furfrou, because he can't really touch me. I mean, none of his attacks actually make physical contact, so there's that, and he will be able to set up his rocks, but he won't be able to touch me, so I'm really not afraid. And actually, now that I look at his team, I want to set up Cotton Guards because he only has 2 special attackers. 4 of his 6 Pokemon are physical, so let's set up, we have at least 1 here. I'm going to set up another one. Why not? Why not? Oh, he's got the Throw. That's why I shouldn't have done that, because he's going to bring in the Throw, and he's going to go for a Circle Throw here. What is he saying in the chat? Return does 30% as he goes for Storm Throws to break through the defense because of the crit. Oh, and he's being a complete tool bag in the... Awesome, in the chat. Uh-oh, all that defense. Sorry, bud. Crits, ignore it. Yes, thank you for that clarification on how the mechanics of the game work. Please, if you're on Showdown, don't act like this. You don't need to just put in the chat how superior you are and act like you're just super amazing. We're low on the ladder. Nobody should be bragging about anything. I'm certainly not. My team is full of just weird, stupid, like, gimmick stuff, so I'm not, like, trying to ladder or anything. I don't understand why it has to be super serious. About Cotton Guard, eh? Oh, right. As we show off the rest, and he's gonna die here due to the Rocky Helmet. What a shame that is, that your Throw dies. You talked crap. Sorry, I couldn't get that out. I'm getting a little salty already. You talked crap, and then your Throw couldn't even KO the Furfrou. If you're gonna talk crap, you better at least win. I really want to beat this guy now. We need to come out on top here. We need to come out on top. Alright, so out comes the War Turtle. Now this got serious. It wasn't serious, but it is now. If you want to act like that. There's the Haze, which is a really cool move to carry on the War Turtle, so props for carrying that. You're not even Rest Talk, and you used the wrong Yor. Yeah, I'm gonna nitpick every single thing that you say now, because you want to be just a butt to me. I can be a butt too. I can be a big butt. A big butt? What am I talking about? I don't know. I have no idea. So out comes the Garbodor. That is most likely physical. Most of them are. He's probably packing either the spikes or the toxic spikes or both. Oh, he's going to go for the toxic spikes first. So we probably should answer his question. You're not even Rest Talk without the contraction, of course, because he doesn't English. And now he's setting up spikes. Alright, so he's got toxic spikes and spikes on the same set, which there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, I've done similar things. Not with Garbodor, but other Pokemon. We can go for a return here, deal a nice 24%, as he's just going to set up all of these spikes. I guess he thinks that I don't have a Defogger or a Rapid Spinner, because as long as I can get a switch into Dustox, we are in good shape. We can just defog all of these away. He's just wasting all of these turns, stacking these hazards. It's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. We get another nice return off, and we have weakened this thing, and Drain Punch doesn't even kill. Oh my goodness, I think he was banking on that. We survived with 1%. 1%. Fua is a beast. And we get the rest off because we are faster, because Furfrou actually has a decent speed stat. So he's got 3 layers of spikes, 1 layer of toxic spikes, and Stealth Rock up on the field. I'm going to take this opportunity to switch in our Mothra here, because he doesn't have anything that's super effective. Okay, he's going to go right into the War Turtle, which cannot one-shot us, I don't think. So we're going to go for a nice little defog as he pulls a double into his Gothorita. And that's going to activate the competitive, which really stinks because we did lower our his defense. So that was a good play on his part, but we get rid of all those hazards. So all of those turns was just wasted. Completely wasted, and we got free damage off on stuff, basically. So that's great. We should outspeed. Yeah, we do. We get a nice U-turn off. That was a lot of damage. I wonder if that's Eviolite. Or if Gothorita's defenses are really that pitiful, because a U-turn coming off of an uninvested Dustox should never deal that much damage. So I don't know what you're going to go for here. I kind of... Let's see. Glacia's not going to come in. Yeah, I actually nicknamed the Torterra and the Glaceon now. So, what can take a hit? But Fua definitely can't take a hit. I guess we have to go into Atlas. I mean, we don't really need it for the rest of the team, to be fair. There's the Psychic. We survive with 15%, and we see the special D-drop, which is meaningless. The question is, do we outspeed? I think we do. So I'm going to go for a Bullet Seed. I'm max speed. Yeah, we do. Can we get like 5 hits? No, we only get 2, which is unfortunate. Actually, 4 hits, judging by that damage. Yeah, 4 hits should have been enough. That stinks. We only got 2. I mean, it was still nice damage. Did it show an item? No. No, it did not. So we still don't know what it is. I have a hard time believing that is Eviolite, unless I just really missed the item. Which could have been. I miss things all the time. So we're going to go into our Hot Chimps here because we definitely outspeed. We can go for a Crunch, which should take this thing out. Yeah, down goes the Gothorita, so Hot Chimps, again, putting in some work. Out comes the Golem now with its sturdy intact because there's no hazards up. So we really don't have much of a choice other than to go into Fua. Or we could... No, we could sack off Mothra here. We don't need it for anything. The problem is if he gets hazards up, that could be an issue. Well, you know what? We outspeed. So if he sets up Stealth Rock as we switch in, we can get another Defog off. So we'll see what he wants to do. No, he's just going to go straight for the Rock Blast. So Mothra goes down. Definitely did what it needed to do, though. It came in, it defogged, and even got a U-turn off. Got some chip damage off on that Gothorita, which did help. So I'm pretty happy with that. And now we really don't have much of a switch in. Superpower would kill if we had some prior damage on this Golem, but we do not. And it wouldn't matter even if we got enough, you know, a high roll or a crit or whatever, because Sturdy is still intact. So we need to take care of that first. And the Torterra is going to switch in here. I don't understand. What are you doing? Why are you bringing the Torterra unless you're going to Leech Seed me? No, you're going to Swords Dance. That's not going to work. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to get a Cotton Guard off. And you actually lose ground. Even if you get up to +6, and I'm up to +6 with my defenses, which only takes 2 turns instead of 3. Yeah, you actually are going to do less damage than what you would if we were both at neutral because of the way the multipliers work with Fur Coat. And we're dealing a nice 28%. I mean, there's lefties to consider in there. Yeah, that doesn't do much at all. That's a +6 Torterra, ladies and gents, doing 23% to a Furfrou. That's nothing. That is nothing. It looks like maybe one more hit. Can we get the nice roll again? Can we get it? No, we cannot. 27%. That is terrible min-max. I guess it's a 4% difference. So we had 31% and then 27 right after. Ouch. So now we're in a little bit of a predicament here. What are we going to go for? I guess we can go for Sucker Punch. The question is he going to expect that? Oh, reveal Sucker Punch. Okay, there you go. Well, I guess he is expecting that. He's already in way too deep, though. He has to go for an attacking type move here. So I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch anyway. I don't care. I really don't care. If you're trying to use, like, reverse psychology or something, I don't really, I'm not buying it. Nope, he still goes for an attacking move. So all that about reveal Sucker Punch. Okay, well, it still worked, so I don't know what your problem is. Why are you being so condescending for no reason? You're obviously not that fantastic of a player, and neither am I, so you don't need to talk down to me. I just don't get it. In the chat, I mean, if you want to think those things, fine, you know, whatever. I think some weird things, too, about the people that I'm battling, but you don't always have to say it in the chat. Like, why? Why is that a thing that needs to happen? So he's gonna haze, I guess. But regardless, I want to get back up to full health, so we're gonna go for the rest, as I'm assuming their haze is... No, he goes for the Scald instead, maybe predicting the switch right off the bat there. It does only 20%, so I think he's gonna haze now, because he still has the Garbodor and the Golem, which are both physical attackers. So we can safely switch in our Electrode here. Yep, there's the haze. Alright, I'm predicting you. I'm reading you like a book. Why are you acting like you're so much better than me? I don't get it. And the Signal Beam for the Golem coming out, it's too easy. is too easy. My team may be full of gimmicks, but I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not a novice player. I'm not the best player in the world, but I'm not like a beginner or anything. There's the EQ on the Furfrou, and I don't think we can stop him from killing us, unfortunately. I think he's just going to be able to get enough because we still have 2 turns of sleep. And that was one of them. Yeah. Oh, he's going to get a crit. Okay, so it's not going to matter. We could have got a little bit more chip damage off, which would have put it into a range where I would have been feeling a little bit more comfortable for our Simisear to come in and KO with the superpower. But I think we have to go for it anyway. Signal Beam's not going to kill from there. I don't want to sacrifice Electrode when there's still that War Turtle around, which is incredibly bulky. On both sides, really. Which can easily take a Thunderbolt, even though it's Life Orb and Stab and super effective and all that stuff. So we need to hope a superpower kills here. If it doesn't, we just lose, basically, because Golem kills everything on my team. Oh, Hot Chip's coming through as we get that nice superpower off. Down it goes. Our White Herb activates. We are in really good shape here. As the War Turtle's going to come out now, obviously. We can switch in the Electro just fine. I want to save Glaceon, though, because the Garbodor is still there. Well, no, that was a bad play. I didn't need to do that. Glaceon is actually the least useful of the two, because the Garbodor is at a low HP range. I should have saved... Yeah, because he gets the burn, too, on the Scald. There's the T-Bolt, but we get the Paralysis, which is a bit hacksy, not gonna lie. I mean, so was the crit on Furfrou, but still. So yeah, as you can see, at 60%, Life Orb, Stab, T-Bolt, you know, it's super effective. Now we can set up the Hail, as he's gonna switch in the Garbodor, so we get a little bit more chip damage on him there. And now we can go for the Hidden Power Ground. He does outspeed us, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he does. Not only deals 30% because it's not Stab, and HP Ground is still going to be enough to take this thing out. So that is cool beans, and he's down to the War Turtle. And we don't have our Electrode, but an HP Ground only doing 12% as he gets fully powered, which stinks. And I'm going to be a complete tool bag back to him. Just because I want to throw it in his face that we defeated him. After he talked all that crap, I made almost every prediction correct. Almost. I played a lot better than him. I'm going to toot my own horn a little bit here because I don't like it when people treat me like I don't know what I'm doing. Because I do know what I'm doing. I'm not the best player or anything. I'm not the most skilled. I'm not the most talented. There are a lot of people that are way, way better than me. And this team is full of gimmicks, like I said. Full of just trash, like weird stuff that I just wanted to try out. But I don't appreciate being talked down to, especially when we just... I don't know. I don't want to say any more about it, but we got a nice 3-0, and I'm sorry, not a 3-0. I'm overestimating myself there. We got a nice 2-0 victory, so it was still a close match. He still had some pretty interesting stuff. It wasn't like he brought all standard things. And, yeah, condescending tool bag, if you say so. Alright. I mean, that's fair enough. Fair enough, whatever you want to say. I know I was a jerk back to you. Oh, he's got more to say. All I'm gonna say is... I'm curious. What do you have to say? Your team's a box full of gimmicks. Don't expect... I've been saying that all along, and now he leaves so that I can't respond. Great. I've been saying that all along. I'm well aware of that. This is not a laddering team, and he's right. This wouldn't ladder very well because it is just a bunch of random stuff. So, fair point on that. Anyway, we're gonna end this episode here. Hopefully we can get... a 4th victory and go 4-0 in this session if we get a victory next time, so that would be cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you're leaving a like rating and a comment and all that stuff, and I will see you all tomorrow for part number 4. But until then, game on.